Hey everybody, I'm Matt. You're watching Slightly Off Track. Today, on this soggy 4th of July, we are here at the Kemah Boardwalk, just south of Houston, Texas, home of the Boardwalk Bullet.
Hey guys, this is Eilonwy from Slightly Off Track. I just got my 100 roller coaster on Boardwalk Bullet down here in Kemah. For a 100 roller coaster, it's pretty impressive. I think it's way better than, oh darn it. That one roller coaster in Seguin, I can't remember. Matt?
Switchback.
Yeah, there we go, Switchback.
Live, everybody.
Yep, it does not top Raptor, so yeah. But nothing can top that one for me.
How was the ride?
It was pretty amazing. After it rained, it's pretty fast, and it looks like it's starting to drizzle again.
Alright, so while we were at Kemah Boardwalk, we didn't really have a chance to film either a POV video of the ride or an actual in-depth rating it, talking about the pros and cons review of the ride. Because it was raining really hard. A lot. For an example, this is what we drove through to get to Kemah Boardwalk. Pretty much a tropical depression, either a baby hurricane or a dying hurricane. It was really bad. Like, our original plan was to go there the night before, crash in a hotel, then go early in the morning, spend first half of the day at Kemah, and then go to Galveston on the same day. That didn't happen. It was raining too bad. We were deciding on whether or not to cancel the trip. Our original plan was just to scrap it and go on the weekend. This is back 4th of July, by the way. 4th of July, a Wednesday. At my new job, I don't have PTO accrued yet, so having to leverage holidays this year. But early in the morning, we kept clicking refresh on all the weather websites to see if we'd even be able to go. And they were showing a clearing in the rain right around 3 to 4 for a couple of hours where it would just be cloudy, and then the rain starts up again like 7, 8 o'clock. So we decided to take the gamble. We drove 3 hours from Austin starting at around 11 a.m.
It wasn't 11 a.m. It was 10 a.m.
10 a.m.? A little early? Okay.
Yeah, it was 10 a.m. It took us a little bit longer than 3 hours because of the rain.
Because of the rain, and then there was also construction going on in a few places.
No, there wasn't construction, it was just rain.
No, that was on Saturday. It
on
all
Saturday
blurs together. It's been a couple weeks. It all blurs together in the memory. But we gambled, and it paid off. We got to Kemah right as the rain was clearing up.
We got there at 2.
They said that the rides were going to be open around 4 p.m. They have to have their testing phase and everything. So we ate lunch, and then we went and rode it. And it was fantastic. Especially since it had been raining. Wooden coasters, when they're wet, haul. The Boardwalk Bullet was just flying. And that just enhanced the experience for me. For me, the Boardwalk Bullet is my new #1 coaster. Now, a lot of the enthusiast community, a lot of the GP might even say, what a lame choice for a #1 coaster. But for me, stats mean nothing. It doesn't have to be the tallest or the fastest or the biggest or the longest or like most inversions or anything like that. It just has to be an overall good experience. The right mix of speed and intensity, and especially airtime, and personally I'm a sucker for launch coasters. I just love that element. Doesn't apply to Boardwalk Bullet, but whatever. But my 14-year-old experience of the Boss at Six Flags St. Louis has been my benchmark for what makes a really good roller coaster experience. The speed, the intensity, the airtime, the layout of the ride, the visual look of it. The Boss has always been number one in my mind for like the last 14 years. And I would call the Boardwalk Bullet a more efficient version of the Boss. It does the same thing that the Boss does in a smaller area, and it's easier for me to get to, 3 hours as opposed to like 9. I'm loving it. It's my number one coaster now. Boss is now at number 2. The Boss got demoted. Boardwalk Bullet is now the Boss. Eilonwy, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I thought Boardwalk Bullet was pretty good. It was my number 100 roller coaster ever. Yay. It's really good for a number 100. Really good for like a big benchmark roller coaster. I would say it's my number 1 wooden roller coaster, not my number 1 overall. My number 1 overall is still Raptor at Cedar Point. No one is ever going to top that. Maybe Banshee, but we have to get up to Kings Island for Banshee.
One of these days.
Yeah.
See, I'm not much of a credit counter. For me, it's all about the experience. Eilonwy loves racking up the quantity. She loves having the credits. And how many are you at right now? Tell the world.
101.
101.
But me reaching my 100 wasn't necessarily a big personal goal that like, I can reach my 100. No. It was to beat my dad. My dad, for years, wanted to hit 100. He's forever stuck at 98 because he broke his back one too many times and he has a fake hip. So I reached 100 as in a, ha, I beat you, and a, hey, look, I beat you.
Like carrying on the family legacy.
Yes.
So, leave a comment down below. What do you think of Boardwalk Bullet? What do you think of your 100th roller coaster, whatever it may be? Have you ever had an experience where you're not sure whether or not to even do your coaster trip because of the weather? The lesson that we learned is give it a chance. Give it a chance.
Yeah.
So leave a comment, leave a like. If you're seeing us for the first time, click subscribe, and then ring the bell to get notifications. I'm Matt.
And Eilonwy.
Signing off from Slightly Off Track.